Dear students in grade 12, the baccalaureate, good morning and welcome to the English seminar for today. In our seminar, we are going to discuss unit number 8 from EMAR series. Actually, this unit is for the scientific section of the baccalaureate. In this unit, we are going to discuss something very, very important and also very interesting. It is about the human body. We are going to study some facts about the human body and what the human body consists of. So we are going to discuss a lot of things about the human body. Actually, you know, we have a number of skills. We will talk about wishes, how to express wishes in English. This is in a grammar, of course. We are going to talk about some body idioms. Body idioms, these idioms are related to the body and are related, you know, to the topic of the unit, which is facts about the human body. Then if we have enough time, we may talk about how to write composition in English, how to write a paragraph in English. But before that, let me introduce and welcome my dear colleagues here in the studio. Ms. Nagham Muhammad, an English teacher from Tartus Directorate. Good morning, Ms. Nagham.
Good morning.
Mr. Mazen Abdel Karim, an English teacher from Damascus Countryside Directorate. Good morning, Mr. Mazen.
Good morning.
And thank you for coming to participate in this seminar.
You're welcome. Thank you.
You know, my dear colleagues, in this unit, we are going to talk about human body. You know, in science subject, which the students study at school, they talk about the human body. They talk about the eyes. They study the eyes, maybe the ears, maybe a lot of things, you know. So this, you know, this unit is for facts or about facts.
Scientific facts,
yes, scientific facts about the human body. First of all, before we start talking, can you please, Ms. Nagham, and I'll start with you because, as you know, ladies first.
Okay,
so,
thank you.
So, can you please give us a definition of the human body? What is a human body? Or what is the definition of the human body?
Okay, the human body is actually a wonderful machine that performs several functions without a stop, without rest from birth. And it consists, of course, from a group of cells, systems, and organs that work together to perform certain functions.
So here we say that the human body is a wonderful machine.
Machine, yes.
Not
and it
a
works all the
simple
time.
machine.
No.
It is not. It is a complex machine.
Yes, a
It is
complicated
wonderful. Okay, which performs several functions without rest, non-stop, from the
birth
moment
to
of
death.
birth to the death, to the
Yes.
moment of death. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
indeed. Okay, so now, Mr. Mazen, as you know, in the human body,
Yes.
there are a lot of organs.
Yeah.
We have many organs, you know.
Yes.
Can you please tell us the main organs of the human body?
Yes.
The main, of course.
Yes. The main organs of the human body are lungs,
Yes.
heart, kidney, liver, and the brain,
Yes.
for sure.
So these are here. We have the lungs. You
The
know
lungs,
lungs?
yes.
Okay. This is for breathing.
The organs for breathing.
Yes. Then we have the heart.
Yes.
Heart. Okay. That is, you know, devoted to push blood. Okay. Towards and backwards. Then we have the kidney, right? Liver and the brain.
Which is the most
very
important
nice.
organ.
These are actually the main organs, not all the organs. Of course, we have
No,
a
of
lot
course,
of
there are
organs,
many. There are many
of
more.
other
Yes.
organs about that. Ms. Nagham, these are organs. How do they work? do they work individually or
Of course
how?
not. Of course not.
Yes.
If they work individually, something wrong will happen to our body.
Yes.
Okay, so they all work together and are controlled mainly by the brain. So the brain defines functions for every organ. They work according to the brain.
So they work together.
Yes.
Okay. And they are controlled by the brain.
To function different,
so we
of
can see
course,
that the
functions.
brain is the leader,
The leader,
of the body.
yes.
The
Yes.
leader of
It's
these
the leader.
organs. Okay, very nice. Thank you so much. Mr. Mazin, we know that in the body we have many systems,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
So please, we need now to tell us about the main systems, not all the systems,
Yes.
but the main systems which are very, very necessary for life. Yes, please.
Yes, the main system in the human body are
Yes.
the digestive system, the excretory system,
Good.
circulatory system,
Yes.
endocrine system, nervous system, and the muscular system.
Muscular system. Would you please repeat them again?
Yes,
We have the
digestive system, the excretory system,
Good.
the circulatory system,
Right.
endocrine system, nervous system, and the muscular system.
Muscular system. Very nice. So these are actually the main systems in the human body.
And of course, each system contains of many organs.
Yes, of course.
That's what we mean by system.
Yes, yes, of course. Each one of these systems contain a number of
Organs.
organs.
And and each system has a function to do in the body.
That's it, yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Each one of them has
Special-
specific.
Yes.
And they are named
Specific
after their
function.
functions. They are named according to their functions, actually.
Exactly. According to their functions, they are named.
Yes.
They are called. So when I say digestive system, so it is responsible
To digest.
to
Food,
digest
what we
the
eat.
food,
Yes.
what we eat, okay? And so on. Very nice indeed. Miss Nagam, we know that there is a very small number of cells in
Not
the human
a very
body.
small number, a very small unit in our body with a huge number.
Yes,
With a huge
yes,
number,
yes,
actually.
yes.
Sorry, Jan.
Yes, now I'm telling so that because, you know, I want you to comment on it.
Okay.
It is not a small number
No,
of
it's
cells.
a huge number.
number.
It's
It's a huge number, actually,
How
yes.
many cells, how many human cells does an average body contain?
Well, of course, up till now, maybe scientists don't know exactly how many, but they estimated that an average person has about 30 trillion human cells.
Oh my God, 30 trillions.
30 trillion. This
Not
is a
30
very, very
millions,
huge-
not
no,
30
trillion.
millions. Trillions. Oh,
Yes.
very nice. So, dear students, you know, a trillion is 1,000
million.
billion.
Billions.
1,000 billion. So, there is a very big number of human cells in the human body. Thank you very much.
you.
Now we come, Mr. Mazin, to the organs,
Yes.
the glands, sorry.
Yes.
The glands. We have many glands in
For
the
sure.
body.
Yes.
So what do these glands do? What is the function of the glands?
Yes. The gland produce and excrete hormones, enzymes to perform different functions.
So here,
The glands
yes,
produce
produce
and excrete.
and secrete.
Yes, secrete.
yes,
It means to
hormones,
produce.
to produce
Yes,
exactly,
hormones
yes,
and enzymes to perform different functions.
to perform, to do different functions or to perform different functions. Very nice. Actually, now we come, Miss Nagam, to the upper side or to the, you know,
To the cover of our
the
body.
cover of our body, which is the skin. You know, skin? Dear students, when we talk about the skin, this is skin, you know, this is my skin. So everybody, or everybody, yes, everybody is covered with what? With skin. So what about, or what is skin first? Define the skin first,
Okay.
and tell us what they do. What is
What
the
it does.
function of the skin?
Okay.
Yes.
The skin is the largest organ in our body,
Yes.
and it covers, protects the human body from, of course, the outside.
Yes.
It also keeps water and harmful germs out of the body.
So
Prevents
here,
water and harmful germs from entering our bodies.
yes, it is flexible.
It's a flexible, of course.
Flexible.
Yes.
Then
It is a flexible organ,
Yes.
and it's the largest organ in our body, and it covers, protects the human body, and keeps water and the harmful germs
Yes.
out.
So now its function is to keep water, right? And to protect the body from what? From
outside
harmful
germs.
germs,
From harmful germs, yes.
out. Good, good. Thank you very much. Mr. Mazin, after the skin, we come to the bones.
Yes.
You know, we can't stand, we can't move, we can't do anything without bones. So what are bones, and how many bones are there in the body, in the human body?
Yes. The bones are the body's strong internal framework.
Internal means
Yes.
from inside.
Inside.
Yes.
Yes. So you cannot see them, but
Yes.
they are there inside your body.
Yes. But
Yes.
you can feel them.
Yes,
If
sure.
you touch,
Yes,
you can
for
feel
sure.
them. Yes.
And the framework, which is the skeleton,
The skeleton.
yes, and it's made of 206 bones,
Uh-huh.
yes, connected to each other by the joints,
Yes.
such as in the leg or the arms.
Yes, exactly. So when we talk about the skeleton or the bones, we say that the bones are the body's strong internal framework. This skeleton is made of 206 bones connected to joint or to the joint, such as in legs. As you know, my dear students, we can't move our hands, we can't move our fingers, okay, without joints. So joints are very important in the body. Without them, no movement. Without them, we can't move. We can't move our legs, we can't move our hands, we can't move anything in the body. So these are the joints. Good. Miss Nagam, you know, we talked about now the joints and the bones, and we said that the bones are, connected to the
by
joints. Okay.
or the joints.
So what do the joints do, or what is the function of the joints?
Well, actually, you've just already mentioned their
Yes,
function.
exactly.
Their function is just to help us move our legs, arms, or
imagine
limbs.
there are no no joints.
No joints, yes.
Here, this is
So
a
the
joint,
movement
as
will be-
you know.
there will be no
Here we have a
movement.
joint, of course. Here we have joints wherever you. Okay, so imagine no joints in your body. So you will walk. You can't walk. You can't move. You can't do anything without these joints. Very nice indeed. Mr. Mazin, we come to the backbone. You know the backbone.
Yes.
It is back.
Yes.
You know, it is back and bone.
Yes.
So we have back and
Bone.
we have bone.
Yes.
So we have a bone in the back.
Yes.
She is called backbone.
Yes, which
What is now
supports.
What is now the function of the backbone?
Yes, sure. The backbone is very important because it supports the head and
Yes.
the limbs. And the limbs, dear students, they are the arms and the legs.
Yes.
And
So
protects
arms, we have
the
two
legs.
arms and we have two legs.
Yes.
These are
Limbs.
called the
They are.
limbs.
Yes.
So the human body has 4 limbs,
Yes.
2 hands and 2 legs.
Yes.
Yes, please.
And the limbs and protects the spinal cord.
The spinal cord. Where is the spinal cord located?
It's in the backbone.
It is
Inside
inside.
it.
Inside the
It
backbone.
is in the middle.
passes it through it.
Exactly.
Yes.
It goes through the backbone. It is called the spinal cord. Spinal.
It's the long line that
Yes, a
goes
long
inside
line that extends from
Stretch it from the
stretch
from the brain.
yes,
to the
exactly, from the upper part of the backbone to the lower part of it. Good.
Yes.
Very nice. Now, Miss Nagam, I'll ask you about nerves. And we talked about the nervous system. There is a nervous system in
Inside
each
our
body,
body, of course,
or inside
of
the.
course.
Okay. So, what about the nerves? The nerves. Where are the nerves located?
The nerves spread from the brain to all parts of the body.
From the brain.
From the brain to all parts of the body.
To every part,
Of the
every single part
Yes.
of the body. Very nice. Good. What do they do? How do they work?
Okay, they have a very important function.
Yes.
First, they carry signals in the form of tiny electrical impulses to the brain, from the body to the brain.
Uh-huh.
And
Good.
then they may take also instructions from the brain to all the parts of the body, to the muscles, for example.
Good. So here we can see that nerves carry signals
Signals
No?
or messages.
or
from-
messages.
Yes.
Very nice. In the form of tiny,
Very
tiny,
small,
very
electrical
small.
impulses.
Yes, electrical impulses. Very nice. Then
They also take instructions
Yes.
or orders from the brain
from the brain to
okay, to the other parts of the body, especially the
Exactly.
muscles.
exactly, especially
The
the
muscles.
muscles. Very nice indeed. Thank you, Ms. Nava.
Thank you.
Mr. Mazin, we come to another question, which is about the senses in the body,
yes.
or the body senses.
Yes.
You know, we have maybe 10 senses in the body,
Mhm.
or less,
Less.
or more. Less.
Less, for
So
sure.
how many senses do we have in the body, and what are they?
Yes.
Yes.
Sure, we have 5 senses for
Yes,
sure. They are very
exactly.
famous for
5
the students.
senses.
We have the eyes, the nose, the ears, yes, the tongue, and the
tongue.
skin.
And the skin.
Yes.
So these are the senses, or sense organs are the eyes, nose, ears, tongue, and the skin.
Yes.
Right. Very nice. What do they do? What is their function?
Yes,
Yes, please.
the senses carry the messages to the brain through the nerves.
Yes.
They convey, they carry,
They carry-
pass the messages
Good.
to the brain through nerves.
Good. Through nerves.
Nerves.
Yes.
So messages are carried from
From
the brain
to
the
through
body.
or through
Nerves.
Nerves.
or by nerves.
Yes.
Right? Very
In
nice.
the form of tiny electrical
In the
impulses.
form of tiny electrical impulses.
And-
Good.
yes.
What else?
Also, they take the instruction from the brain to the muscle.
Yes. They take the instruction
Yes, from
the brain
yes,
to the
to the muscle.
muscles.
Yes.
Right. Very nice. So this is the function of the nerves, okay, or the 5 senses. So here the 5 senses.
Yes.
We have 5 senses, dear students, dear colleagues. We have the eyes, you know, the nose, the ears, the tongue, and the skin. So they pass, or they carry the message to the brain through nerves. They take the instructions from the brain to the
Sorry, not
muscles.
they. Sorry, I'm sorry. Not they take. They here, we don't mean they, the eyes, the nose. We mean you mean the nerves. Take also the
Yeah,
instructions.
of course.
Which,
of
yes,
course, yes. we
depending
are
on the messages which the
Yes.
brain received, they take. So
Exactly,
the nerves
ex-
take that message to, or instructions to the
Exactly.
Yes.
parts of the body.
Exactly, exactly. Thank you so much. Ms. Nagam or Mr. Mazin? Whose turn is it?
Nagam.
Ms. Nagam, okay. No problem. Ms. Nagam, you know, everybody, we all grow older.
Yes.
Okay, everybody grows
Unluckily,
older.
yes, we do.
Of course.
Or maybe
So
luckily.
this is neither law of life, okay, that
Yes.
if we are born or when we are born, then we will
We are
get,
definitely to grow older.
yes, exactly. Now here, when we grow older, okay, what happens to the skin and the joints?
Okay, of course, when we grow older, everything changes
Yes.
in our bodies.
Yes.
We all know that young people have tight skin.
Yes, tight,
tight
tight
skin, yes.
skin. Okay,
And
good.
okay, so when we grow older, the skin becomes wrinkled
Wrinkled.
and less elastic or less flexible,
Yes.
becomes tight.
Uh-huh.
And as for the other parts of our body, for example, the joints
Yes.
become inflexible.
Inflexible.
Yes.
Good.
And
yes.
the muscles become loose.
Loose.
Yes.
Right.
And bones become, of course, weak. So everything.
Yes. So everything
gets worse.
changes.
Yes. Of
Get
course.
worse. Yes,
Yes.
get worse. Actually, everything gets
Unfortunately,
worse. But this is, as
This
I
is-
said, the
yes,
law
this is life.
of life. This is life, of
Yes.
course. Very nice.
So what do you mean by wrinkled? It means
Wrinkled,
wrinkled has lines in your body, in
No,
your
lines.
In your
face,
skin.
in your yes.
No,
on
when
your
I say,
skin.
look here, this is, or these are wrinkles,
Yes.
you know, dear students, here in on my, head. So this is, or forehead, this is wrinkles. Some people have, wrinkles in their hands, in their
Yes,
faces.
deep lines
you
on
know,
your skin.
Deep lines, exactly. Thank you very much. Actually, this is everything about, I think, the text, which is in the student's book. Actually, we started with the student's books as usual. So these are the main ideas and the most important things that we must study in the text. We come now
To the
to
Vocabulary.
some
important.
some very important or some new vocabs, new words to our students. Actually, we are going now, Mr. Mazin or Miss Nagam, again, Miss Nagam, we are going to start with number one. We had, or we have a number of words, of new vocabs. We are going to explain them,
Yes.
okay, to clarify their meanings. So please start with number one.
Number one,
Yes.
which is excretory.
Excretory.
It means having the function of getting rid of waste material from the body. So it's to exclude the waste or material from our body.
Excellent. So here it means having the function of getting rid of waste material from the
body.
Very nice. Mr. Mazin.
Number two, endocrine, relating to the system in your body that produces hormones.
Yes. So endocrine means relating to the system in your body that produces hormones. This is called endocrine.
Yes.
Endocrine. Right. Ms. Nagam.
Number three, secreted.
Yes.
It means produced.
Secreted is
Produce.
produce.
Yes, it means
Right.
produced.
Produced means here to produce means to give. Okay, right. Mr. Mazin.
Yes, the limbs, the arms and the legs.
Limbs, we talked about them.
Yes.
We have 4 limbs in our bodies.
Yes.
We have 2 hands
and 2
And
legs.
2
and
legs.
we have 2 legs, or 2 arms and 2 legs. Very nice. What about
Number
wrinkle?
5, wrinkled. We've already explained it.
Yes.
It means to have or with the small lines and folds.
Yes, with small lines
And folds.
and folds. Of course, lines on the body,
Yes,
right?
on the body.
In the hands, maybe, right? On the forehead, on the cheeks or face.
Yeah.
Yes, good. Mr. Mazin.
Number 6, elastic. It means capable of stretching.
Yes, elastic.
Yes.
Elastic. It is the opposite of what?
Tight.
tight. Yes, elastic means here flexible.
Flexible.
So the ability to stretch.
So when the skin is elastic, it stretches and then it goes back to its normal, place.
Right, to its normal
situation.
place and
Yeah.
normal form
Yes.
or situation. Very nice indeed. Good. What about number 7, Miss?
Number 7, which is loose. Okay. Loose means to be less tight.
To be
Less tight.
tight.
Yes.
Less tight.
It's very loose, okay?
Yes.
Not tight.
Not
loose.
tight, but here means to become weak, right? Or weaker.
Yes.
Okay, we can say so. We can say. Actually, it is, or it means here to become less tight or
Less
weaker.
flexible.
Less flexible also. Very nice. Thank you very much. These are actually the main words, or the main, the main vocabs, new vocabs in the text. We have now some idioms related
To the
to
body.
the body, Mr. Mazin.
Yes.
We have some idioms related to the body.
Yes.
Okay, what do you mean by idioms?
Yes.
Do you have, yes, please.
Yes.
Yes.
The idiom or an idiom is a group of words which are not interpreted as let
The
me say,
literal meaning.
literal meaning,
Yes, they
but we take it as a whole.
Yes, exactly.
They are expressions that we use to express a certain idea that is different to the literal translation of or the literal meaning of these words. So we express a certain idea through using these expressions.
Yes.
All right?
Expressions.
And they are in all languages, actually. Even in Arabic, we also have body idioms.
Yes.
In Arabic, we
exactly.
have many.
Yes. Yes.
And
yes.
in some way,
So here-
they are similar to those in English.
Yes. So
actually.
you mean here, Ms. Nagam, that the meaning of the idiom is different from the meaning
The
of
literal
the
meaning,
words
yes,
of the
yes.
individual
Yes.
words of the idiom.
Yes. We use these words to
Yes.
convey a
To
different
convey
message.
something different.
Yes.
Okay, very nice. So the meaning of the idiom in general, the meaning of the idiom is different from the meanings of the individual words
Yes.
in the idiom.
We take the
each-
idea
yes.
from the expression
Yes,
itself.
exactly. Now we are going to have some examples
Yes.
of that, please. Miss Nagam, you can start, please.
Okay, the first one.
Yes.
All right. Writing long essays on
Uninteresting.
uninteresting topics is a pain in the neck.
Ah.
So the neck is the part of our body
Yes,
here, it's the
yes.
neck, and we say a pain in the neck.
Pain.
So
in
what do
the-
you mean? Does it mean painful? Well, actually, it means it is.
It
Is it
is
boring?
what?
Is it easy or annoying?
Yes.
It's of course annoying.
So
When you are
here-
annoyed with
Yes.
somebody, you can't stand him. You say that this person is a pain in my neck.
Yes. So here, when I say, or when we say pain in the neck,
We
it
mean
doesn't
something
mean that
annoying.
you are suffering, or you are
No.
sick. No, it is not like that. It is, or it means annoying.
Yes.
So pain in the neck means
Annoying.
Annoying. It's not
Very
something
nice.
pleasant. It's not
Yes.
something pleasant.
Exactly. Very nice. Mr. Mazin, the second example, please.
The second one, she has very strong opinions and she is not afraid to speak her mind.
Yes.
The idiom is speak
Speak.
her mind or
Yes.
speak one's mind.
Yes, speak her mind. Oh my God. What does it mean?
Yeah.
Speak her
Her
mind.
mind, does her mind speak?
Yes. No.
It means to say exactly what she thinks.
So the
So-
meaning of speak her mind
Is to talk about
means-
her thoughts.
Yes.
To talk about
Speak
her
her
Speak about-
mind.
yes.
She is expressing or conveying what is going on in her mind.
So it means
So
to
here
say-
we say to say exactly what she thinks.
Yes.
Not what she
Students,
feels, not
Yes.
students in the
Yes.
class should express and speak what in their mind.
Yes. They must speak their mind.
Yes.
Means they must express
Their
and
opinions.
say their opinions. Very nice. Good. Ms. Nagam, the third one, please.
Okay, this is a very interesting one.
Yes.
You must visit that restaurant. The food is really good, but it costs you an arm and a leg.
Yes.
An arm and a leg. Does it mean that you need to cut your arm and you cut your leg
to pay
for it? Of course. No, this is not what it means.
Impossible, yes.
Okay.
So here?
So it is just an expression to say that this is very costly. It is very expensive. It will cost you a lot of money.
Exactly. So here, when we talk about you know, food or anything else, describing it by saying an arm or an arm and leg. So here it means it is very costly. Very expensive. Yes, exactly. Mr. Mazen, the fourth one, please.
The fourth one, the doorbell made him jump out of his skin.
Yes.
So the idiom is jump of one's skin.
So here the doorbell made him jump out of his skin. In Arabic, okay, we have a similar example in Arabic. We say طلعني من ثيابي. Okay,
yes,
so here,
yes,
exactly. So here we have out of his skin.
Yes.
So jumped out of his
means
skin. It means
he was shocked.
Yes, he was
and
shocked.
a pain in the neck. You also have in Arabic thrown in my throat, something like this.
Yes, exactly.
So which means this thing is annoying for us.
Yes, exactly.
Of course, I gave only the literal translation.
Yes,
If we say for a British person, this thing is thrown in my throat, they will not understand what we are talking about.
Yes.
Because they have it in a different way. It is for them a pain in the neck.
Yes.
It is the same meaning.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Now we move to
Another
you might make less money from that job. But if it really attracts you, if you really like it, you should follow your heart. So what does should follow your heart mean, or follow your heart?
Yes.
Is it to go after your deeper feeling and instinct, or to go after your
here,
inner mind,
yes,
etc.?
you should now, in order to understand it, we must read the sentence very carefully.
Yes, actually,
you might make less money from that job. Less money. But if it really attracts you, you should follow your heart.
And of course, we all know that heart is responsible
Yes.
for meanings. This is not scientific,
Yes.
but this is a general idea which we have.
So here, what do you mean by should follow your heart?
You should follow your feeling, your inner feeling,
To
deeper
go
feeling
after,
and instinct.
Yes, to go after your feeling and instinct.
There is a kind of proverb concerning this.
Yes.
Follow your heart, but keep your eyes open.
Yes, exactly. Yes. Keep your eyes open. Very
So you should be
nice.
careful.
Yes, we should be careful. Very nice indeed. Actually, this is about the body idioms. We talked about body idioms. We talked about the general idea of the unit, which is facts about the human body. Also, we studied some vocab, some new vocab, some new words, you know, which are related to the text. Now, we come to something actually very important in speaking, which is pronunciation. How to pronounce, how to speak English. When we stress words, when we stress syllables. By the way, it is very important to define a syllable, Mr. Mazen.
Yes.
What do we mean, if you have an idea? What do we mean by syllable? Syllable is a part of a word, you know, a part of a word that can you stop at it. For example, when I say Syria, Syria. So dear students, here we have two syllables in this word. Our country is called Syria. Syria. So here we have two syllables. Two syllables.
So when we pronounce a vowel sound,
yes,
this is a syllable.
Yes, and each syllable should or must contain a vowel sound.
A vowel sound, yes.
Without a vowel sound, there are no syllables.
That's it,
Or
yes.
all the word will be one syllable. For example, when I say home, home, right? Or house, house. Here, one syllable only, because we have just one vowel sound,
yes.
which is house, or it is called diphthong here. Ow, ow. It is a diphthong here. But in all, it is, you know, a sound. Yes, very nice indeed. So, Mr. Mazen, would you please now give us, you know, a general idea about stress and how it is determined, you know, when we pronounce words, when we say words, when we speak, and so on. Yes, please.
Syllable stress is often determined by the prefixes and suffixes that have been added to the basic of the word.
So here what? They are determined by what?
The prefix and suffix.
Prefixes
And
and suffixes. You know, dear students, the word prefix, pre means before.
yes,
We say, for example, the pre-Islamic period. Pre means before, right? So here we say prefixes. Or also the word preposition.
Yes,
Preposition.
pre and position.
Pre and position. So it is pre,
the place.
yes. So it is placed before the noun.
Yes.
Preposition. So pre means here before. Yes, please.
Yes,
What about suffixes?
in words with prefixes such as a,
Yes.
and be, in, pro, ex, op, dis, etc., the stress is almost always on the second or the third syllable.
Exactly. Yes. So here prefixes are
Not stressed
never stressed.
at all.
Never stressed. What about suffixes? Are they stressed also?
The same, they are not.
The same. So prefixes, dear students,
And
suffixes. Suffixes comes at the end of the word.
Yes.
You know, to change it, maybe from noun to adjective, from verb to noun, and so on. So these two parts, suffixes and, you know, prefixes, are not stressed. Means they are very weak, or they are weak. We don't stress them.
Yeah.
Now we will have some examples about that. Yes, please, Mr. Mazen. Yes. Go on, please.
Prefixes are not stressed in English words. Similarly, suffixes
Yes.
such as nes,
Nes.
able, os, etc., are not stressed. So neither the prefixes nor the suffixes are stressed in English.
Yes. So we
Stress
never.
is, the word stress means to give importance.
Yes.
All right, so we stress only the important syllables if we are talking about words. If we are talking about a sentence, we stress the important words. So that's what we mean by stress.
Yes.
So prefixes and suffixes, as you've already mentioned,
Yes.
are not the most important parts of the word. So they are not stressed.
Yes, exactly. Because they are added to the words.
Yes.
They are not a part.
They are added to the root, the
Yes,
original, the most
to the root,
important
exactly.
meaning.
So
of
they
the word.
are added to the root of
Yes.
the word. So they are not original in the word.
Yes.
Okay, very nice indeed. We will have some examples now about how to stress. Please, dear students, dear colleagues, stress or stressed syllables are really important to learn very well and, you know, to control it very well because it's very important in speaking. So how to stress words, how to stress syllables in the words. Actually, there is a rule, right, that says, now away from prefixes and suffixes, now we put them away because they are, you know, not stressed. But what about the other parts of the word, other syllables of the words? If the word is a noun, and consists of two syllables, two, not more, two syllables, usually the first one, the first syllable is stressed. When we have verbs, now we come to the verbs, and the verbs here contain or consist of two syllables, then the second syllable is stressed. Is usually stressed. This is not always, but usually. This is commonly speaking.
Of course, because there are always exceptions for every rule.
Exactly, because we have some exceptions,
Yes.
or we have always exceptions.
We need to learn the exceptions and the rule itself.
Exactly. So now let's have some examples now, Miss.
Yes, there are lots of examples which our students already know.
Yes, exactly.
Actually,
Now
they know
here,
them.
yes.
For example, when we say loudness,
Yes.
loudness,
Yes.
ness is added to loud, which is an adjective, to become a noun.
Good.
Right? So loud is the adjective.
Yes.
Loudness, ness is a suffix.
Is
and
a
it's
suffix. It is not the stress.
It's not stressed.
So here, loud
is
is
stressed.
stressed. Loudness.
Okay.
Here,
For
dear
example,
students,
ambitious.
loudness. So here, loud is strong.
Yes.
Ness is weak. So ness is not the stress because it is what? It is a suffix.
Yes.
And we said that prefixes, suffixes
Are not
are
stressed.
not the stressed. The second word, Mr. Mazin, Miss Nagam.
Okay, we have on the same line, we have ambitious.
Yes.
Ambitious.
Yes.
Okay, here it's also an adjective, and OUS is added to make an adjective.
Good.
So ambitious, the stress here is on the first syllable.
Ambitious. Here we have the second.
The second one
Ambitious.
is
Okay, ambitious.
Ambitious.
Yes, on the second, sorry, on the second.
Ambitious.
Yes, it's on the second.
So here, dear students, when we say ambitious, is not the strong.
Yes, that's very good.
B is stronger. Ambitious. Shus is a suffix. It is not stressed. Good. The third one, Miss Nagam, please. What about
Okay.
dangerous?
Dangerous.
Yes.
The stress is on the first syllable.
Yes.
Dangerous.
Dangerous.
Yes.
Good. So we say dangerous. Look at the den. Den here is the first syllable. It is the strongest syllable. Dangerous. Good. The second, number two, Mr. Mazin.
number 2. The first word is sociable.
Yes.
Sociable.
Social.
Yes.
Yes.
Sociable.
Sociable.
Yes.
Good.
So the stress is on the first syllable.
Good.
We have the suffix which is ble.
Yes.
Bill.
Good.
It's not stressed.
So we say so, sha, bal. How many syllables do we have here?
3.
3 syllables.
Yes.
So,
Sha.
sha,
Bal.
bal. Sociable. But the strongest one
Is the first.
is
The
the
first
first
one.
one. So, dear students, when we have words consisting of more than 2 syllables, we stress
The
the
first.
strongest
The strongest.
and the longest one. For example, when I say examination, examination. So ne here is the longest syllable in the word,
strongest
so it is stressed, right? So when we have words consisting of more than 2 syllables, which syllable do we stress?
The
We
strongest and
stress
longest.
the strongest syllable and the longest syllable. So here, like the word examination, examination. So here, ne is the stressed syllable. Very nice. Yes,
Okay.
please, Mr. Mazin.
Yes. The second word is reliable.
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 Yes.
Yes. It's mean to depend on something.
Yes.
reliable. So the stress is on the second syllable, which is lie.
Liar.
Reliable.
Reliable.
Yes.
Reliable.
Yes.
Liable.
Yes.
Liable. So liar here is the strongest syllable
Yes.
in the word.
Yes.
Very nice.
The third word, which is comfortable. Comfortable.
Good.
Yes. The stress is on the first
Syllable.
syllable.
Comfortable.
Yes.
Comfortable. Comfortable.
Yes.
Look here, or listen. Comf. So here the first syllable is the strongest one. Comfortable. Comfortable.
Yes.
Good. Thank you. Number 3, Miss Nagam.
Okay, we have irresponsible.
Yes.
Ir, of course, is a prefix.
Uh-huh.
So it's not stressed.
So we have two extra
yes,
you know,
we have
parts.
a suffix,
A
and
suffix,
we have a prefix.
a prefix, yes.
We have BLE at the end, and we have IR
IR in the beginning.
in the beginning.
Yes.
So responsible,
Yes.
sensible,
Yes.
impossible.
Sensible.
Yes,
Good.
sen is
Sen
stressed.
is the stressed syllable.
Yes, and
Sensible. Sensible. So here it depends on what you hear, right? What you hear. Sensible. Sensible. Which part is the strongest one in the word?
It's the first one.
The first one. Yes, please.
And we have impossible. Impossible. Im is a prefix,
Yes.
and the BLE is also a kind
Suffix.
of a suffix.
Good.
So impossible.
So possible. Pass. Impossible.
Although it's, I think BLE here is from the root of the word.
Now-
so we are only talking about the im at the beginning.
If you tell me that you say, for example, I saw a cow flying, I say impossible.
Yes, we stress pause.
Look here, impossible.
Yeah.
So I say possible here. This part of the word or this syllable is stressed. Impossible. A cow flying, impossible. Good. Number 4.
Number 4, competitive.
Yes.
So the strongest syllable is pet.
Yes.
Competitive.
Competitive. Competitive.
Yes.
Competitive. Good.
Yes.
Of course, now we are saying them in an exaggerated way. They are not said like this in a spoken language.
Exactly.
But just to show students how we stress
Yeah.
Yes.
these
How the stress
Talkative.
is exactly. Of course.
so
Talkative.
things are simpler.
Yes.
Talkative.
Yes.
Talkative. When someone speaks a lot, we say he's a talkative.
Talkative. Yes. Talkative.
Yes.
Talkative. So here talk.
Talk.
You know. Then tiv here also we have
Is a
a
suffix.
suffix here.
Suffix,
It is
yes.
not the stressed. Then talk is the stressed part. Yes.
The last one,
Yes.
aggressive.
Aggressive.
Aggressive. Aggressive.
Yes. So we have aggressive.
So the
Aggressive.
second
Yes.
syllable.
The second syllable is stressed. The last one, please, Miss.
Okay, this one I think all students are familiar with.
Yes.
Unfriendly.
Unfriendly. Good.
This is almost a schwa.
Yes.
Unfriendly.
And you know is a prefix.
Yes, and
Yes.
of course.
Yes.
It's very short. It becomes
Yes.
very short.
Yes.
Unfriendly. And the last one is insecure.
Insecure. Insecure.
In is
Yes.
prefix, and secure is
Yes.
the origin or
Exactly.
the root.
Insecure. Insecure. Very nice indeed. This is about, you know, the the pronunciation part. Sorry, my dear students, because I have a bit of cold, you know, I cough. Right. We come to grammar now.
Yes.
Grammar.
I think everyone is waiting for a grammar.
Yes, of course. Here we are going, Mr. Mazen, to talk about
Wish.
wishes. How to express wishes. Actually, we have two words or two ways. Either by using wish or if only.
Only.
Actually, if only is stronger than wish. But now we are going to focus
On wish.
on wish. But if we use if only instead
It's the
of
same.
wish,
It's
it's the
the
same.
same. Yes.
So no problem here,
But
no
it's just to
change.
convey a message that this is more difficult to happen. So I say, if only this
If
thing
only
happened.
I did so and so,
Yes.
if only I,
Yes.
etc. Good. Mr. Mazen,
Yes.
we have, you know, wish with the past, we have wish with the present, we have wish
For the
future.
future.
Right? Now, you are going to start with wish in the present.
Yes.
How or what or how do we use the main verb after wish? Yes, please.
Yes. First of all, when we talk about wish, we talk about something which we like to be different from the present.
Or from the situation.
The
itself.
situation.
situation.
Yes, in the
Yes.
present, for example.
Yes.
And you know, we always use the simple past
Yes.
after wish.
After wish.
We use simple past
Always.
When we talk
when we
about
talk of the present.
a
wish.
present.
Yes,
situation.
a
Good.
present situation.
Good.
We
Yes.
use the simple past because it is unreal.
And
We call it unreal past.
good.
Okay.
And real past. So here the verb, the main verb in the wish sentence means the verb that follows wish should
Is
be or must be
in the
Must-
past.
in
Yes.
the
It can't be in the
past.
present. It
It
must
can't
always be in
it
the
can't
past.
be.
Yes.
It must be either impossible
Or past perfect.
According to the wish. If wish is in the present, then it must be in
the
simple past.
Yes.
If the wish is in the past, then the verb should be in past perfect. Good.
May I add something here, please?
Of course, yes,
Uh,
please.
Concerning the unreal past, we usually in English use the unreal past. What do you mean by unreal past? It is past, but it doesn't refer to the past.
Yes.
So we call it unreal. It doesn't
Unreal.
refer to the situation itself.
Yes.
So when we talk about a present situation, here, for example, we are talking about wishes. We usually wish for things that are either impossible or difficult to happen.
Yes.
So when we use past for the present or the future, we always have this meaning of difficulty or impossibility to happen.
Yes.
So that's why we usually use after wish the past when we refer to the present.
Exactly.
Or we will see
Exactly.
when we refer to the future.
Because
what
it
we
is
also-
impossible
Yes, it's
to be
impossible or
yes
in the
to
present
be
it's
different.
impossible.
Yes. Now
We'll see in the future
present,
what we will say.
exactly. Exactly. Yes, please, Mr. Mazen.
Example. Would you
Yes,
like?
please, of course.
For example, I am not at home now. I'm not at home. I wish I were at home.
Yes. Or here we have an example.
Yes. Example. I wish I were rich.
Yes.
I'm-
I wish.
Yes.
I
I'm
am
not rich. I wish I were rich.
Yes. Or
Yes.
I
I wish
wish
I was. But you
I
know.
was.
But for the students, you can use either
Yes.
was or were.
Or were.
But the formal English, informal
Is
English, we
were.
use were with
Were.
all pronouns.
Exactly. With
But-
all pronouns.
But in spoken English, it's okay to use was or were
Was or were.
according to the pronouns.
Yes. Yes. No problem at all.
At all.
Very nice. So I can say I wish I were rich, or
I
I
wish
wish I was
rich.
rich.
So this is a situation in the present that can't be changed
Yes.
like this.
Now I say I am not rich.
Yes.
I am poor.
I can't change this now.
I can't change
So
now.
this is regret. We
So
call
I
it
say
regret.
I wish I were, or I wish I was rich.
Yes.
Okay, good.
But you are already rich, Mr. Karim.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Richness is not only in money. You may be rich in
Thank
different
you.
ways.
Everything.
Thank you.
Right?
Thank you so much.
Okay.
actually.
We are all rich in certain ways, but you need to know
now,
that we are
Mr.
rich
Mazin talked about wish in the present.
in the present.
What about
yes.
the past? Mr. Mazin?
Okay, so when we wish something in the past, as you said, we always wish things to be different.
Yes.
There is something that we don't like,
Yes.
right? And we
exactly.
wish it to be in a different way, but we, of course, we can't change the past.
Yes.
So wish in the past we use I wish. Maybe we usually use I wish, but maybe not I am wishing. Someone
Yes,
else, Hani
yes,
wishes,
yes,
whoever.
yes, yes,
So
yes.
let's say I wish. Then we use the subject for the other sentence, the subject, but the main verb is in the past perfect.
In the past perfect.
Yes, here it means
yes.
we are talking about the past.
Yes. So now we can summarize, or we can say that when the verb, or if we want to have a wish sentence, we go a step back
yes.
in tense. If the verb is in the present situation or is present,
So,
Okay, it
then
becomes
wish
past.
here we get, you know, a step back.
the simple one. We use
If
simple
if the wish is in the past, also we get a step
If
back
the sentence
to
or the
become,
situation
yes,
is in the
to
past.
become past
after
simple,
wish use past
past perfect.
Yes.
So the situation in the present, the wish becomes in simple past. The situation in the past, you know, the wish becomes past perfect.
Perfect.
We will have some examples, please.
Okay,
Yes.
why not? So of course here we are talking about a regret.
Yes,
Because it
a
can't be
regret,
changed.
yes.
The only thing we can do is to regret what happened or what didn't happen.
Yes.
So for example, Michel didn't revise his lessons for the exam. So this is didn't revise. We see that this is a past
He
situation.
didn't revise.
He
Didn't in
do
simple
that.
past here.
Yes.
Yes.
This is past simple. This
Yes.
is the situation.
Good.
Now we want to make a wish. So Michelle says, I wish I had revised for my lessons
revised.
or had revised my lessons.
Why don't we use here, I wish I revised?
Because he's not talking about the present, he's talking
Yes.
about the past.
Exactly. So the wish becomes, the verb in the wish becomes in past perfect.
Perfect.
Very nice. Mr. Mazin, what about wish in the future?
Yes, we use the wish in the future to express, which is wish plus the subject plus would plus verb zero, to express annoyance or desire for change in the near
Yes.
future.
Would you please give an example
Yes,
for that?
for example, James is a heavy smoker. His wife wants him to stop smoking. I wish James would stop smoking. She says, his wife says, I wish James would stop smoking.
I wish he would in the
Stop-
future.
yes.
So here we have a regret.
Yes, but we
Okay.
express our annoyance
Yes.
Criticism or annoyance.
Okay.
and the
from
criticism.
yes, exactly.
For a bad habit which he
Yes.
has.
So
Yes.
for future we say I wish he would, I would, she would, and the infinitive after would. Actually, this is everything for today. Time is over, my dear students, dear colleagues. I hope that you enjoyed it and benefited from it. I hope it was useful. In the end, I'd like to thank my dear colleagues here in the studio, Ms. Nagam Muhammad and Mr.
you very
Mazin
much.
Abdi
Thank
Thank you
very
very
much.
much
thank
for
you
allowing
so
us to
much.
participate.
Dear
Our honor.
Our
students,
pleasure, by the way.
Thank you
Our
so
pleasure
much.
and honor.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Dear students, dear colleagues, in the end, this is Karim Qassab greeting you from the Syrian Educational Channel in Damascus. Thank you. Goodbye.